What's up, everybody? Cody here.
Eric.
Hope you all are doing good. Hope you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We've been gone for a while. Life got busy, but hey, we're back. So thanks for bearing with us. A lot of times, we hear customers complain about, "Oh, it's wintertime. There's nothing to do. It's cold. This sucks. Blah blah blah." This is the perfect time to get your motorcycle, like what's behind me here, into the shop. Why is that, Eric?
Not like what is behind. No, no, not like what's behind you. Not that motorcycle. If your motorcycle gets that bad, no, there's almost no hope. But he's right. Now's the time of year if you're gonna have it fixed, take it to the shop, get it serviced. Um, there'll be deals for spring service. You'll also have a lot less wait time because uh, it's not summertime. People aren't riding as much, so chance of you getting your motorcycle back's a little quicker too.
Yeah. So spring, summertime, everybody's getting their bike ready. So, like, the worst time to get your bike into a shop is like 2 weeks before the nice weather in spring hits. Uh, Usually a week or two before Sturgis hits. A week before Daytona hits, which is coming up here in a couple of months, I think. But yeah, wintertime, man. So many shops have price breaks on tires, services, uh, handlebar installs because they slow down too and they try to generate revenue. And that's the best time to get in there and get good deals for your stuff. I mean, you're not riding your bike anyway, so why not take advantage of it? And you're going to be spending that money in the spring or summer, so just go ahead and spend it quicker. Also, a lot of companies will have tats season. They'll have like, come on in with your tats return and do this, and they'll have discounts then too. A lot of Harley dealerships will have their stage performer kits, the stage one, stage two, three, four. By the way, it's so stupid. I hate stage. I hate don't stop referring to your bike in stages. It's just dumb. Anyway, but they'll have those discounts for your bike. A lot of times, like say you'll buy their cam package and they'll have like free install, which is really actually a really killer deal if you think about it. I mean, that's over $1,000 in labor you get them for free. Simply just install some cams in your bike. So a lot of dealerships will have that going on. And you got to think about right now with all the tariffs that are going on, we're seeing it right now, an increase in parts. What's the percentage you think right now? 20%, 30% increase from last
It's
year?
running anywhere from about 18 to 22%, and it's projected to go higher, but who knows? It's their games playing their way. So I would say this: if you're going to do something, I'd do it now before. I wouldn't wait at all. I would, if I was going to do anything, even just basic service or any kind of upgrades. If you're going to do it, now's the time to do it. Talk to your local dealer, your local independent shop. Start ordering your parts right now. Get your parts gathered up, especially before all of this mine's bigger than your crap that everybody's playing on tariffs, and then make it happen. And like we said before, this time of year, your wait time is going to be shorter.
So last summer, we saw for the first time in our life that we can remember not being able to get tires for your bike. They were on back order for months. Is that still an issue now?
So there's not as much stuff that's on back order. There are a few things that are on back order, especially like a lot of older parts for older motorcycles uh, outside of Harley Davidsons. Now we're talking some of the Japanese stuff can be horrible, and then oddly enough, some of the European stuff is getting to be that way. Hasn't gotten that horrible with some of the Harley Davidson, the aftermarket Harley Davidson stuff, but definitely whenever you're going to do this, do your homework, okay? Do your homework and have a plan B and a plan C for parts, part vendors, and part manufacturers that you're going to be happy with, so that when you want to run a particular brand and they're back ordered infinitely, then you have a plan B and make sure it's a lateral move and make sure it's not one of the Chinese pieces.
Yeah, don't wait until like 2 or 3 weeks before your motorcycle trip you're going to take to go try to get tires for your bike, or brakes or anything. because there's a chance they may be on back order. I said right now it seems to finally caught up, but that doesn't mean in the near future that doesn't happen again. And like I said, the price increase, we're seeing it, and unfortunately, it cost us more money by the parts, and we got to charge you more money for the parts. It's just how it works. But it sucks. It sucks for you. We hate having to do that to our customers. We want our customers to have as much money in their pocket as possible to go enjoy themselves on their motorcycle trips, and having to spend more money to do what you enjoy doing just so you can maintain your bike. We feel it, and it sucks, and I wish it wasn't happening, but right now it is. So let's give you an example of the bike behind me with this guy. So this is a 1985 Softail, Harley-Davidson Softail. It's been sitting for a while. Customers like, I want the bike ready to ride for the spring. Do what you need to do to make it ready. So we got new tires, front and rear. We are bleeding the front brake, rear brake, and we do new brake fluid. Did an oil change on it. We checked the clutch on it. We checked the rear belt tension. We checked the electronics. The throttle's a little stiff. We have to take care of the throttle. The carburetor's gummed up. We went ahead and cleaned the carburetor. We come to find out the gas tank is super nasty in this. We've never seen it before in our life. But this is the crap that's coming out of the gas tank. So we got to figure out a way to clean the gas tank. But we've had this bike for a while now because one thing after another just keeps popping up on it, like, and something else shows up. And that's common with these old bikes. A lot of people think, oh, I'm getting this old motorcycle cheap. Well, it's cheap for a reason, but also at the same time, it's been sitting for a long time, and you're going to spend anywhere between $3,000 to probably $6,000 getting this bike back on the road if you're not doing it yourself and paying a shop to do it, between parts and labor. So just keep that in the back of your mind that sometimes it's better to buy a newer bike than an old used bike.
Or a bike that runs.
And a bike that runs. This bike doesn't even run. So, but he took advantage of it being winter. Now, he didn't buy this bike. He's had this bike for a very long time. Life happened. He wasn't able to ride it. Brought it to us so we can get it back on the road for him. I mean, it happens. It happens to all of us. But there's more stuff that keeps popping up than what we were initially expecting, and it's just part of it. But he didn't wait. That was smart, because if he would have waited till spring, the chance of us having the bike done for him and all the parts and everything ready to go, and him having it ready within a couple of weeks later, would have been slim. So luckily enough, by the time spring rolls around, this bike will be rock solid. He can ride it clear across country and enjoy it. Of some of the specials that we had going on here. So, yeah.
You're going to ask, all right, so we have this motorcycle. It needs to be serviced. What do we do? Do this. Go to your shop, whether it's a dealership or at your local independent shop. Either way. Talk to the people there about what it is that you need done, the make, the model, all of that stuff, and get an idea. We were talking about parts. Make sure those parts are available. Make yourself a parts list. Make sure that these parts are available. That way you'll have established an estimated timeline, but by no means is that chiseled in stone, correct?
That's always correct.
So give yourself some leeway, but like we said, approach it in a realistic manner and in a methodical manner to get your motorcycle serviced and get it ready. That way, when the weather's nice, it's not oh, I wish I could go, or you're calling and giving a shop grief because you want something done in a short amount of time because you waited. Don't do that. Take advantage now while you can.
I do most of my heavy maintenance on my motorcycles in the wintertime. I kind of pre-plan for that and put a lot of money to the side. So in the wintertime, I can buy the stuff I need to make sure my bikes are ready to go for the next riding season, because I ride anywhere between 15 and 25,000 miles a year, and between all three of my bikes. And I take multiple cross-country trips, and the last thing I want to do is be stranded because I didn't take advantage of making my bike ready to go. But yeah, and one more thing real quick, then I'm going to end it. So yes, this is a 1985 Harley. I would encourage you going and buying an 85 Harley before I would say a 2000 Yamaha. And hear me out real quick. The reason why is I can still get parts for this 85 Harley. I can't get good quality parts for your 2000 Yamaha. The Japanese manufacturers, after 7 years, stopped producing OEM parts for their bikes, and the aftermarket scene for the Japanese parts, they're junk. They're not good quality parts at all. You're better to go buy a little bit older Harley than you are a newer metric bike that's more than 10 years old. Just a little piece of advice for you out there. So, anyways, thanks for hanging out with us. This has been Eye on Industry. I'm Cody with Eric. Until next time, y'all ride safe.